Hey there, DDPY people. A couple of days late on this one. Working 60 hours a week and two jobs, doing DDPY every day, walking every day. I just fallen behind on some stuff that is on my mind. I've been thinking about this ever since Pat posted the question of what reignites us when we start to kind of fall off on stuff. Being all of 10 weeks into the program here with the chair to standing, I'm still relatively new in it, but there still are days where that old versions of yourself are gonna try to reassert themselves and say, you can skip a day here, you can do this there. Personally, I kind of try to have a structure of multiple things that I can fall back on if something that I want to do kind of tries to get away from me. I think that it's important for everybody to have more than one thing. If you've only got one thing, that thing happens to slip away, it's really easy just to fall back into old habits on stuff. The main reason why I started this, April 1st, I weighed 498 pounds, and it was just time to make a change. And I knew I was going to die if I didn't, and I decided I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to end it, so I decided to do this. And so the momentum of that decision of knowing that the other choice is death. Most days that's enough. When it's not, I think of people that I care about who are in worse shape than I was in, that I've been trying to convince, hey, try this, try DDPY, change your diet some, do these things. And I'm hoping through showing a physical change in my life that at least one or two of these folks will say, well, maybe, if John can do this, I can do this. He, I'm not that special. If I can do it, anybody can. So, if you decide to do it, anyone who decides to do it can do it. I've decided to do it, and I'm doing it. And so to try to be something for a couple of my friends to say, well, maybe this will work for me if it's working for him. It's another thing that keeps me going. And the third thing, if all else fails, and I haven't had to draw on this yet for DDPY, but it's only been 10 weeks, and I'm sure at some point during this, because I don't intend to stop. I've done at least one a day, if not two a day, every day for the past 9 weeks, and that's not going anywhere anytime soon. But there are going to be times when this is harder, and my intention for that is the third tier, which is spite. There are people in my life, and we all have people who don't believe in us. We all have people who think that we can't do anything, or don't want us to succeed, or I have people who are friends of friends who used to be friends who legitimately use me as a barometer to make sure that their life is at least better than mine. That's just some people's personality, and I intend to spit on every single one of those people's graves. Well, for me to be able to do that, I've got to live longer than them. And for that to happen, I have to lose the weight. And DDPY is helping me with that, among other things. So, if at best it's for myself, what reunites me is my own drive to be better. Maybe a little better than that is for my friends. But at my worst, if I really need it, it's spite.